What's up, guys? Welcome back. Happy Labor Day weekend. Today we have an absolute crowd pleaser on the menu. I'll be showing you how to make chicken and shrimp fajitas. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right, guys, meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. Everybody's throwing limes at me. We're gonna get started with the marinade. We need some limes, jalapeno, cilantro, green onion, few other ingredients. As always, all the specific measurements and ingredients are listed for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. We're just gonna give all of these ingredients a nice rough chop because they're gonna end up in a blender anyway. I'm gonna chop up these green onions, about a quarter cup of cilantro. If you hate cilantro, you can use parsley in place of that. There we go. Break out the NutriBullet, going in with the cilantro, going in with the green onion. You can use more or less jalapenos depending on how much spice you like. You could even go in with some habaneros if you're an absolute savage and want it to be super spicy. Fresh is best when it comes to the lime juice, but if you don't have fresh limes, you can use the stuff in a jar, no big deal. There we go. And we're going in with some ancho chili, some cumin, smoked paprika, and chipotle chili powder. A little bit of each, about a teaspoon or so. Again, guys, all the specific measurements and ingredients are listed for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Of course, we got to go in with that AP seasoning. If you haven't tried this yet, it is available for you on my website. There's also a link in the description box, as well as a discount code for Labor Day. Going in with some olive oil, a little garlic paste, and then we're going to round this marinade out with a little bit of white sugar and about a quarter cup of cold water. And then we're gonna blend that up until our heart is content and everything is well combined. You're gonna have yourselves a delicious marinade, right? And there's your morning smoothie. Just kidding, guys. We're gonna marinate these chicken thighs. Here I have 4 beautiful chicken thighs that we're gonna trim up a little bit. You wanna get rid of that excess fat, or maybe you don't. If you don't, you can leave it on there. But I'm gonna trim these up, get them nice and even. That way they grill up beautifully. We're gonna use the grill today for this recipe, but you can make this inside on your cast iron skillet or whatever skillet you wanna use for this. But I do recommend trimming them up a little bit, get rid of the excess fat. Once you got them just where you want them, we're gonna add them to a shallow bowl that we're gonna fill up with our marinade. You can use one of those Ziploc bags for this as well. Use enough marinade to cover the chicken. Get in there with your hands, make sure they're well coated, and you can marinate this chicken for 1 to 24 hours. The longer the better. You don't want to go much over 24 hours though. That'll be plenty. There we go, that's looking good. We're gonna set that aside, pop that in the refrigerator. Then we're moving on to our shrimp. Here we have 1.5 pounds of extra large shrimp. We're gonna hit them with some marinade as well. You don't want to marinate your shrimp for too long. I recommend about 45 minutes, maybe an hour max on the shrimp. Shrimp is obviously a lot more delicate than chicken, so you don't want to over marinate those. Moving on to our veggies. For fajitas, we need peppers, onions, maybe a little jalapeno if you want to get crazy. We're going to soak our skewers or kebab sticks in some water to make sure they don't burn when we put them on the grill. And then we're going to add our shrimp to those skewers just to make sure that they're easy to flip on the grill. There we go. Repeat that process for all of your shrimp. Place them on a plate. Next, we're going to prep our veggies. We're going to heat a wok because that's one of the easiest ways to stir fry veggies. And we're going to add all of our peppers and onions to that hot wok with a little avocado oil. And while those veggies are cooking, now's a great time to hit that subscribe button and that bell to enable notifications. Give them a nice toss, make sure they're coated nicely in that oil, and then we're gonna hit them with a little all-purpose seasoning. If you don't have the all-purpose seasoning, no big deal, guys. Use whatever seasoning you like. A little salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder will be fine. A little chili powder. You go down with a little cayenne or ancho chili if you wanna add a little bit of a kick. And just sweat them down for about 4 to 5 minutes. Give them a little toss. I like my veggies to still have a little bit of bite to them, but you can make them as tender as you want. The longer you cook them, the softer they'll be, so that's totally up to you, personal preference. But after about 4 or 5 minutes, that's about where I like mine. Once they're seasoned nicely, you can taste them to adjust the seasoning if you need to. And then just set them aside and reheat them when we're ready to plate everything up. Outside, we're on the big green egg, heated over 400 degrees. And then we're going down with our chicken thighs first because those take longer to cook than our shrimp. We're working over the direct side of the grill once they get the color we want, which I think we're right there. Look at that. Quick little money shot for you guys. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. We're gonna flip those chicken thighs over, get some color on the other side, about 4 or 5 minutes per side. Once they get the color we're looking for, we're gonna move them over to the indirect side to finish up. Chicken thighs are best once they hit 175 degrees internal temperature. For those of you that do not have a food thermometer, I have one available on my website that's also discounted for Labor Day. You can get yours via the link in the description box as well. Once we move the chicken out of the way, we're going down with those shrimp. This is gonna be a fantastic meal. Great for Labor Day weekend if you're feeding a crowd. Big on flavor, super light on your pockets. This comes together pretty easily. The chicken thighs are usually pretty cheap at the grocery store. Hopefully you can find some shrimp on sale. If not, you can go straight chicken. Those are looking good as well. Look at the color developing on that. Oh man. The shrimp are done at 145 degrees internal temperature. We're gonna pull them off, put them on a plate. Toast us some corn tortillas. Those cook up really quickly, so don't take your eye off of them. About 60 seconds or so. Give them a little flip. Just want a little bit of color on there. Toast them up beautifully. And then it's time to plate this stuff up, guys. Once the chicken's rested for about 6 or 7 minutes, we're gonna slice it into bite-sized pieces for our fajitas. As you can see, they're still nice and juicy. You can just see the marinade, the flavor. And this, my friends, is the final platter. We plated it up with some yellow rice, some black beans, corn tortillas. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot, going down with a little bit of cilantro for a pop of color. And the only thing left to do, my friends, is get in there for a taste test. Oh man, that looks good. You see the steam still coming off there. I'm gonna grab myself a little corn tortilla, go down with some chicken thigh first. Gotta get some fajita veggies, little fresh squeezed lime juice. I like to go down with a little sour cream myself. Totally up to you how you build yours. I got some shrimp on there. Here we go, moment of truth. Cheers, my friends. Oh man, that's good. Doesn't get much better or easy than that, guys. This comes together pretty quick. Hope you guys enjoy your Labor Day weekend. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.